Did you get to meet him? You're gonna meet him?
Well, I've met him,
Oh,
but they were recording it when I was in the studio, so it was cool
nice.
seeing a song be just like literally that started had the beat, and then he brought Abra in, and then he was gonna get Coach Funds on it, but he didn't show up. So.
That'd been sick.
Yeah, it would have been sick. The song was good though, but like we sat there with it. The beat is good, but we sat there for about 2 hours listening to the beat on repeat at like 3 in the morning, where Abra was writing down what to say, what raps.
Yeah.
He was sitting there like this for literally about 2 hours, staring at his phone screen, typing in like 16 bars.
That's sick, man.
So cool.
Ow.
Oh shit, we live?
Yeah.
Oh hi.
It's good.
Right, hang on. I'm just gonna. Don't mind, mate.
We've spun the office around, and we're currently sitting overlooking Central Park.
Where did you put the cat?
You're
Cat's on me
looking
right now.
You're looking divine right now, over Central Park. You are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the MAViSMITH Podcast. I haven't changed any of the text. That was my only job. I was too busy looking at memes, but it's now changed. Welcome to podcast number 22, on the Jackbox Party Pack 3. So, welcome. This is where we talk about movies, games, world events, whilst we indulge in humour and Percy Pigs and our sponsors. Sponsors today are M&M.
The rapper?
Monster, yeah, the rapper. Why would I eat the rapper?
Why would I eat the rapper?
Have you seen that meme?
Yeah.
Why would I eat the rapper? Sponsored by Monster, Jimmy's iced coffee. If you want coffee and you want it iced and you like Jimmy,
Who doesn't like Jimmy?
go get some Jimmy's iced coffee.
I apologise if you hear like mic rustling. I'm just rearranging my mic very quickly, because my face is completely blocked, and that wouldn't be a nice stream, now would it?
It would be. It'd be a very nice stream. Today we're joined by our executive producer, Lawrence Sheringham, who does an excellent job.
Executive producing.
Whatever that means. Am I right?
You're absolutely wrong. So I had one job and I was too busy looking at memes.
Classic.
As always. There was like ages ago, quite a few many podcasts back, GFA was like, can you do this? And I was about 2 seconds.
Can you do this?
He's like, can you do this?
I've got nipple squid. Can you milk me?
And GFA turned around and was like, okay, can I have it? I was like, and I was like, literally, he looked at the group chat. There's about 10 memes I just put in the group chat. So yeah, we'll just crack on to it. What the title's just changed, so you can see that I'm doing my job. How are you doing today, Lawrence?
All good today.
You just got a new car, so you're.
I did just get a new car, so I'm in a very good mood. Very good mood. I'm absolutely knackered considering I have to drive down to the south
absolutely
of the south of what country are you in again?
Oh,
The south
fucking
coast
America.
of America.
Imagine GFA, you going to work. You going to work tomorrow. You don't want to do it. You work there anyway.
Yeah.
And then your boss comes in,
Mm.
says, "I'm going to go down on shift and buy a new car."
I think it says something else there.
Says, "I'm going to buy a new car." Goes for the entire day and comes back with a brand new car, and you've spent all day working. How do you feel?
I would swing for the motherfucker.
I'm launching a claim at Sheringham Fine Foods. There is one poor motherfucker in there that saw you buy a new car. He's sitting there. He's an intern. His name is George Carr, and he's sitting there looking out the window, seeing you pull up in your new purchase. How are you doing, George?
Just really, my brain's all confuzzled. I'm trying to make sure the mic's good, but I think it's okay now.
If you can't hear us, then rip, because we're already 10 minutes into the stream. 5 minutes.
No, you'll be able to hear us. It's just like my mic was. Oh, do you know what I haven't got and I can't reach? You might have to get it for me. Chapter 3 of the old book.
Oh,
It's just down there. It's a little
bloody
green
hell.
thing. You're gonna have to
Video.
reach for that.
Have you read it yet?
We've done chapter 1 and 2, but we do a recap every week. It's alright.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay, cool. So,
Where is it? It's stashed through your Playboy magazines, is it, mate?
It's just under the other.
yeah,
little
I don't
book
want to reach down
of,
there. I don't-
Amazing stories as well. Do you remember that other
Oh,
one?
your book? Oh, have you seen it yet? Did you do that?
Yeah,
Oh,
we did
missed
chapter
it.
1 and 2.
Shall I read through all what's in my hand right now?
And if you want, I mean, 2 of them are like, one of them's like a.
What
Oh
we
yeah,
got?
I crossed the.
The Arctic Circle certificate.
You what?
Life membership of the Arctic Circle Club is hereby awarded to GFA, who with wisdom and courage crossed the Arctic Circle.
What?
You just walk across a line.
Bro, where is that?
That's at my old house. That's like
Oh, at the top of the
well.
stairs. Yeah.
2003, bro. I was 8.
No.
I was 8, and Tess must have been 1. That must have
Whoa.
been when we just got her.
Just?
Oh, the well.
Throw the...
You can't finish that.
Nah.
Right, okay.
Throw the penny down the well.
Cool. So we're feeling a lot better now, aren't we? I mean, we've been very ill over the few weeks because of this motherfucker.
That was my fault, bro. It was
He makes himself feel better by.
You're the one that kissed me, man. It was my fault.
All I did was suck a dick. I just thought we were just doing the usual.
The usual Tuesday morning routine.
Tuesday morning was such a rap. It's Monday night.
Exactly. Can't wait to get up.
GFA's currently watching the very, very good looking MAViSMITH stream. How's it looking, bro? How's the stream looking, dude? Does it look good? I'm sure it looks great. But yeah, we're also sponsored by Percy Pigs, M&S Chicken Bites. Well, no, Percy Pigs are M&S now, aren't they? They're actually M&S.
They've always been M&S, bro.
Fuck you, bro.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Get the fuck out.
I mean, we look great. We look great.
We look fantastic.
We look incredible.
Absolutely right. Cool. So should we jump straight into it?
Yeah. I do want to do one thing. So
How motherfucking do?
if you're driving and you require something from a shop,
and you listen to the podcast,
and you listen to and you ever require something from a shop, when your friend texts you that he's in a shop and does anyone want anything, this was Matt's response to get some Percy Pigs, which, as you can see, we are sponsored by this week.
Peppa Pig, get me some Peppa Pigs!
He called him Peppa Pigs as well.
He went, Peppa Pig, get me some Peppa Pigs!
I'm impressed that you know that they're Percy's.
Like I said, if you had asked for them nicely and just said, "Please, Lawrence, could you get me some Percy Pigs?" I wouldn't have got them.
You would have got it from me. Well, thanks for getting me some Percy Pigs. It filled my stomach up.
Mm.
How have you got any other topics to talk about?
I've got. Do you know? I actually prepared my 3 W's this week.
Have you prepared them?
I have.
Bloody hell!
Lawrence is never going to come back on here again. He's like, fucking
I'll get it right one week or so.
Right, okay. GFL do his, I'll do mine, then you do yours, and then
right. Okay.
Easy,
What's the first one?
Easy peasy. Well, I've got something to talk about. So we filmed on the weekend. GFA and we filmed on the weekend. We filmed our January video. We hope to make 2 videos a month when time comes available. But as of the moment right now, Lawrence should be in some M&M's.
Sit back a little bit, just a little bit.
Fuck you, bro.
No, it's only because otherwise
you seen that video. You seen that video of the girl eating the pickle?
ASMR.
What's her name?
That's not her name. ASMR is like the audio, sound, something or something.
People aren't looking at you, dude. They're looking at the central park behind you. There's just some weird dude in the park just looking at you. But yeah, so
some guy jerking his gherk in the park over there.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! So I've still got a bit of a chesty cough. It just stays there.
Mine only just left, so you'll have a couple more days of it.
Fuck! Literally, it's just been sitting there going, "Hi."
I've had a cough for about 2 months now, so
yeah, mine's just gone. Mine is. I'm now back. I'm back.
Should we move MAViSMITH?
Suddenly you couldn't resist saying I'm back without saying baby at the end. It's impossible.
I'm back, baby.
Baby.
Should we move MAViSMITH to like Los Angeles for like November, December, January, February?
Yes.
Cool.
Or like Australia.
You heard it here first.
Oh, I should go Australia.
Just go Australia.
Get
the outback.
I want to see some kangaroos and wallabies.
There's spiders and shit. Oh my god.
There's no internet,
bears.
and we can just fight loads of kangaroos.
They're so hard, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. Going to kangaroo.
Who are we, Logan Paul? Am I right?
That joke was
God damn
hanging in the wind.
God damn, that hurt. I'm taking 5. I saw a funny.
Do it again.
Do it again. I saw a funny. Did you upload a highlight video, by the way?
No.
Cool. Do it tonight.
Yeah.
So I was just going to say I saw a TMZ video today. Have you ever watched TMZ?
I watched No. TMZ, yeah, like the celebrity. It's like the entertainment channel.
It's like Time magazine, isn't it?
But they just do like all the
TMZ short for Times.
Talking about like Time magazine. TMZ.
No, you've got Times magazine, and then TMZ is like.
Don't justify it, man.
TMZ is like a really shitty like
I have seen them before. I've seen their little logo when I've been watching videos.
It's
So
like,
yeah.
So
TMZ. That's what they should have.
yeah,
My
but
voice doing that. Like, if anyone from TMZ, it's not even TMZ. It's a TMZ, isn't it?
That's
We're
what we're
saying-
saying. Z.
Z. Oh,
but
Z,
you know,
yeah.
in the pop star one,
TMZ. It's in the game.
this is for
Oh,
the,
this is
pop star.
Popstar. Never. Yeah.
And like they're doing the joke, and then like where's it?
Oh, I didn't know Eric Andre was in that.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
He's so funny, man.
But then it's this bit. But then he's because he's always drinking. Anyway. So yeah, TMZ did a video of Logan Paul. He was like coming out of a restaurant in Hollywood or whatever, and he was like proper had all these people around him, and it was so funny. TMZ were like they said, "Oh fuck."
Can we please call him TMZ just for the sake of it? Because I keep thinking we're saying TMZ, then I think of TLC, then I just go chasing waterfalls.
I don't want no scrubs.
Listen to this.
You got to creep.
Listen to this.
Creep. No one says creep twice.
Right, let me just mute this. Don't want to hear us. No one wants to hear us. Just listen. Listen to the actual cameraman.
Turn down a little bit.
Oh my God. Mate.
They pile about 8 people into this SUV, and then they start like sitting over, trying to like look how many people's in that SUV. Another law broken.
Oh yeah.
That's what are they doing?
Stupid.
Trying to cover him up. Just
Enough
kind of like a
law
little bit
broken.
of a fallout, just because I want to know. Do you think it's helped his career?
Take a little step back.
Do you think it's helped his career?
Look, I'm seeing how far away
Shut
Lawrence
up! Someone's shouting at us down at Central Park. Hey man!
is. But it's like New York, so like, shut up, I'm walking here.
What's that from?
That's in the Forrest Gump when he's in the wheelchair and they push it in the car. He's like, I'm walking here. Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, funny. So I just want to know. Do you reckon it's helped his career? He wanted to go into acting, which is ruined. But,
So,
like, apart from
no.
You would think it's one of those kind of things where, yeah, like it does boost people's
outreach.
Yeah.
Everyone's heard of it now.
However, it sometimes, even if it's for bad reasons, I say, what's the saying? All publicity, bad publicity.
All publicity
is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I said that to Bor, and Bor and I had like a 5-minute argument about how it wasn't. I was like, it is publicity.
It is publicity, but I think for him and for what he does, and the fact that a lot of people don't actually like him as it is anyway, I think that's just pushed everyone over the edge. I hope it has anyway.
There's 3 ways I would spin it, and there's 3 other people I'd look at to sort of say, right, well, let's see how they handle, or how they have handled it, or how they're going to.
Yeah.
So you've got PewDiePie, who's had a very, very similar situation. Not so much showing a dead body, but he was criticised for doing something that was frowned upon or illegal, wrong, or whatever. And then he's bounced back really well, and he made videos. He made a comeback, and people actually like PewDiePie more now than they did a year ago. So he's bounced back and benefited from it. So he's done well. And people have joined his side against like media, like the Washington Post, that. So he's actually done well from it. We're still waiting to see what happens with the doc. Although his situation is completely different because he hasn't done anything illegal or technically wrong. He's just done something in his personal life. We haven't seen how he's bounced back yet because he hasn't come back. I think it all depends on how Logan Paul handles this situation. It all depends on how he comes back into the limelight, into the YouTube live. That's when we'll see sort of how he handles it. Is completely. That will dictate how the rest of his career goes. If he handles it like PewDiePie, he'll be fine. If he handles it like, I don't know, I can't think of another. There was another YouTuber this happened to, something similar, and their channel died, and now they're like homeless, and they lost their £50 million house. Who? Oh, Fred. Yeah, he's dead. No, Tobuscus. That's a good example. Toby Turner.
Tabasco sauce.
No, you know Tobuscus. Toby Turner. He got accused of like beating his girlfriend and like raping her and stuff.
Yeah.
His channel. He used to have 5 million subscribers on each of his channels, and he used to be getting like 1 million views per video. I look at his channel literally last weekend, and each video he does now gets about 3,000 views. That's it.
I feel like it's a lot different though. This is my opinion. So showing a dead body, I mean, people will get over it. In my honest opinion, it was a massive exaggeration. However, it didn't help that YouTube didn't handle it well, and it wasn't.
Well, they have now, haven't they?
Well, they haven't. All they've done is put the show on hold.
It's been cancelled. It's been official.
Oh, okay.
So like,
but that ain't gonna hurt him, is it? I mean, it's his fan base that are weird. So like, and it might.
Fuck you.
Fuck you,
low gang.
Low gangs.
Oh my god.
Hi, my name's Jake Paul, and you're the Jake Paulers. I watched one of his videos this morning.
None of them are over 15. Surely.
No. Well, if you go on Twitter, you see people.
I have over 15 brain cells.
You see people crying. You see people crying that he's not back yet. He's like, we don't know what to do with our days. If my kid was watching the equivalent of whoever they are in so many years to come, or my kid's in VR talking to fucking Logan Paul or some shit, I'll
spit on him. And show him the way.
Show him the way. But no, I feel like it's been a great exaggeration. But beating your girlfriend or actually harming someone.
Oh yeah, no.
Especially it being a girl.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm not comparing what they've done. I'm purely comparing how they come back from whatever's happened to them. Because either way, no matter what they did, the sort of reaction to them is the same. Their fans will always defend them, and the people that don't like them will dislike them even more and make videos about it and try and be popular. It's like when Prank versus Prank on YouTube. When they broke up, Jesse and Gina, when they broke up, they had that massive vlog channel, like daily vlogs. They were like one of the biggest vloggers. They started that company to help other YouTube creators and all that stuff. When they broke up and it got announced, that video got like 5 times the amount of views as their normal things, and everyone on YouTube made videos about it. And it's like, so no matter what happens, something as simple as that, where that, to be honest, that's such a silly thing because that's just personal life of 2 people like splitting up, and that happens. Something as simple as that, that's not illegal, not frowned upon, it's just happened. That still gets so much publicity. So I think it all depends on how people handle a situation rather than what they've done.
This is a great segue to my next comment.
Mm-hmm.
If both of you were in the Doc's shoes, how would you come back? How would you do it?
The thing is, right, the thing with the Doc, which I feel bad, it's like, I think it depends on what's happened.
He just sorry. I hate to interrupt you. He just right. This is how I can imagine it comes up, and he comes up. It comes up. Does the music? Does this? It comes on. He spins around in his chair, and he just goes, "I did it in costume," and then just sits back and then walks off.
The thing about the Doc, and I think what the Doc's got to like, sort of bear in mind is when he comes back, he's going to get all the donations are going to be like a lot of the donations or a lot of the comments are going to be people taking the piss out about it. And he can never ever say I'm the 2-time again. He just cannot say that because he just can't. He can't go on the back-to-back 2-time champion. Like people just won't.
There is a way you can do it.
But what I'm saying is it depends on what's going on there. We don't know. He could be getting a divorce now. He could be living somewhere else, moving house and moving all his stream equipment to a different place. Everything could be fine, and he could be getting on with his wife again, and they could be working it out. Like we really don't know what's going on. It's none of our business. I just hope he comes back and provides good entertainment.
Rob's in the chat. Hey yo, background's nice and colourful, because it's real. Okay, because it's real. It looks like that right now in shit, bro. It's fucking January. Where's the snowy?
Bloody clouds haven't moved for a while, have they? There's no wind out there for us today, is there?
It's a bright day here. We are sunny and bright in the sunny days of New York City on January the 15th. It ain't snowing. Instagram is lying to you. But no. So, what I saw. Wait, sorry, Lawrence. How would you come back? If you was the Doc, how would you come back?
I think.
That's breezy.
I mean, there's 2 kind of routes, in my opinion. The smart route for the fan base would to literally, whatever happens in his private life is like his private life. For Dr. Disrespect, he should just, if he's going to come back, just come back. Just just give it a little apologize.
I'm giving you my deepest and darkest apologize.
Carrie Jiggy is following.
Oh, thanks, Alex. How's it going, bro?
Choice.
I feel like you should take Carrie out of your name. You're definitely not one of those. Carrie, Karen. How would you do it?
So,
my deepest and I'll give you my apologize.
But,
oh shit.
So no, so like just do a little apology. And then literally,
or apologise. Sorry, you've got to be more specific.
Literally
apologise.
And then literally just get straight back into it.
I don't think he'll mention it. I don't
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Either
just get on with it.
Yeah, just come back. Either just get on with it. But everyone in the chat's going to be like shouting about it anyway. So he's going to have to address it.
So this is the good thing. He's got subscriber mode always on. So the only people that can talk are people that pay. So they're actually going to be fans. It's very rare that someone's going to pay like £5 to say, "Oh, you're a two-timing bitch." You know what I mean? No one's really going to bother.
And to be fair, at the end of the day, if someone does, he just got a £5 from them. So he just won't read this. He just won't read it. Yeah,
that's true.
And then if I was him, I would be thinking of the most creative way to come back, like a promo video on YouTube, and then like the Twitch stream, the first stream back, have it like play the video before the stream, like we did sometimes, when we put the video before the stream, and make some really sick comeback, funny video with him. Like it could be him in a Lamborghini or on a fucking boat, like with his hair all flapping. And now everyone's seen him out of character. I wonder how he's going to deal with that. Maybe he'll come back as like a
new character.
Well,
that was my other suggestion.
I was gonna say he can either go. What I would do personally is go down that
new
kind
character,
of
like
route.
Dentist disrespect or something.
No.
Veterinarian disrespect.
No. I would think of some really
policeman not disrespect.
Chief Constable disrespect.
Ben Swallow respect. I would think of like a really creative way. I would promote it everywhere.
Yeah.
I was eyeing that pool up. Now I want even more.
Well, yeah.
Sorry. So I would promote it everywhere. I'd promote it on Facebook. I'd put it on Twitter. I'd get people to retweet. I'd get it everywhere.
Yeah.
Then I'd do a really epic way to come back. I would do like I would be getting out of my Lamborghini and walking through the house and sitting down in the chair to have the entire house change. He has that kind of money, do all of that stuff, or he can just come back, sit in his chair, and go, "What's up, guys? The two-time back-to-back is back here. I know there was problems with that guy, dude. I think he's got it all. He has it all resolved now. I think he's worked past it. But let's get back to it." So he's pushing the characters even further apart.
Yeah,
you know, he's got no reason. He's got no reason to talk about what happened, or
he doesn't have to.
Yeah, if he came up, I think you should explain that if you want to keep watching, remember that he's playing character. Yeah, if he came back on as Guy, then you're there for him and his, you know. But we're there to watch.
Yeah, I mean, he's an entertainer. His personal life is his personal life. Whatever happens, or whatever has happened, or whatever he's done to fix it or not fix, whatever's going. Realistically, doesn't matter. It's none of our business. We just want to have a good entertainer back, and I think he just wants to entertain again. But he's got to be in the right mindset, the right mood. He's obviously going to have to take time after what's happened. I think you just shouldn't talk about it anymore. You've come out. You've told everyone what you've done. You've been honest. Everyone knows what's happened. People are going to ask questions for the first couple of weeks of you coming back. Just get over it and power through. And I think he'll do absolutely fine. If he comes back, he'll be absolutely fine. I just hope he.
I wanted to ask you. I don't know, and I don't know what I'd Google. People obviously still subscribe to him.
Yeah.
Where's that money going? Is that going into his account?
Yeah. He still gets all the money. Everyone that subscribes, donate, because people have been donating while he's off stream because he can still see the messages.
Just to keep him alive.
Yeah. So. All his subscriptions, donations. The only thing that could happen is like Twitch, like for example. So it comes back to what you said. Like if he had done something like shown a dead body, so Twitch could have like cut their ties with him, and then he would have been screwed because none of the money would have been going to him, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But because it's none of Twitch's business really. They're not going to not be a partner with him because he's cheated on someone. I mean, that's life. Shit happens. You know what I mean? So. It's like realistically, it's not even the worst situation he could be in.
Oh, definitely.
It's just been blown up that way because he was so popular and he was an idol and a role model, and everyone's saying, "Oh, well, you know, he's not a very good role model." Well, he's an entertainer. Do you actually want to be like the Doc?
Yeah.
You want to be like Guy because he's a role model of being an entertainer and being successful, but now you kind of don't. I don't know. I think he might come back a bit more arrogant. Like his character might be a bit more arrogant, and I think it's only going to be good for him once he gets back in the swing of things. But if I was him, I would make it like huge. It'd be like a massive comeback video.
It's like I'll tell you what it's like. Like when you was about 11 years old watching wrestling, Rey Mysterio's been out for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then it's SummerSlam. It's SummerSlam. You pay £29 to watch it on Sky Box Office. You hear his music coming on, and well,
do you know? I would.
there's all like in all like the Smackdowns, like 3 weeks running up to the event. There's all like little flashes of like his mask, like in the corner of the room or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Or like when like Stone Cold, Stone Cold used to come back. Do you remember when Stone Cold was out for like 5 years and there was like 50 guys on the ring? Then all of a sudden you heard like,
I've done every single one of them. Oh
like,
man,
that's what I would fucking do. Like he's coming back strong. Like imagine if he started streaming now, but it was just a picture of Doc saying starting soon, or like a countdown time.
We would cancel this fucking stream. We'd watch his stream on our stream.
What I would do is I'd start streaming, but leave it on for 24 hours without doing anything, just streaming nothing, and then just have Gillette start. Could you imagine, like, just like, ooh, Gillette, and then like, you see.
I think as soon as that song comes on, everyone forgets instantly what he's done. Yeah. Oh, that song! I haven't actually listened to that since he was streaming.
I haven't either. You just do it, didn't you?
No, I haven't.
His phone starts.
We were both saying about how we don't listen to it. Jiffy, you were like.
In my head right now, I'm thinking of all these different amazing scenarios of how he could make a great comeback. Because I don't care about like all that shit that's happened.
February MAViSMITH video ways that the Doc can come back.
Yeah, I hope he comes back soon. I hope he just gets back into it. Because life genuinely isn't as entertaining without him streaming.
Is his wife going to let him do it again?
He's going to
right. So say for example, you're married, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that.
Wait, let me get there now.
Wait, give him a few minutes.
Well, what would that be like?
MAViSMITH podcast is now 5 hours long.
Yeah. Wait, guys, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, rub his arm. Right.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm married.
So you work for your company now, right? You cheat on your wife with a woman from work.
Oh, 2 women. Oh. Jeez, this really is a fantasy.
Sorry, I should have used Lawrence here.
Yeah, would have been a better analogy.
Right, she obviously would let you go back to work because that's your work.
Bitch need money.
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch
so you know. So
the face and shit.
Is she going to let him go back to work? Because one, he's earning a lot more than what you would be earning.
Oh, is he? Oh, you see my fucking wage?
I built him up. He's got a wife. He's got a side piece. He's got no money.
I just can't win.
Yeah. Right. So he's obviously earning a lot more money than
everyone.
A lot of people.
Yeah. Is she going to let him go back?
He doesn't. The thing is, he could probably not work.
We are now joined by our executive producer, Ozzy Osbourne.
I think I guess it depends, really.
She should.
Yeah, I mean,
my opinion.
He's got to work, and he loves
does
doing it.
Does she want the money? I don't know.
I think. Well, I don't know. Just let him be the dog. Yeah. There's too many people.
Which is actually a really good segue to my next comment. Actually, funnily enough. On a podcast I was listening to at work last night. On podcast I was what?
Do the same.
Yeah.
Huh?
Continue on. Sorry.
Fuck are you on about? Oh. So I was looking at I was listening to a podcast and fucking amateurs, bro. Fucking amateurs. Yeah, the Duck Line.
Mate.
New sponsor M&S confirmed.
Oh
no,
God.
we're not.
Oh
we're not sponsored, bro.
I've got to show you guys something.
M&S or M&Ms?
Which one? Oh shit! You said M&Ms.
Or McDonald. They're all M's.
Or
Oh my God! They're all
MacBook. Oh my God!
So my friend Sid, went out on the town on Saturday night. He put a couple Snapchats up of like in the club, dancing.
Oh yeah, of course.
There was one in between all of them. He'd obviously gone out in the smoking area and met this guy. Got a picture of him.
I'll shut to the stream. Show GFA first. I'll show the stream.
Oh my god. Tap.
Tap the screen, maybe.
Oh Christ. It's just going to be blown out a little bit. Oh my god.
Oh fucking wow. Okay, so so my next point. So at work last night, I was listening to a podcast, and they said that money makes women more allowing of certain things.
Anal.
Well, yeah, of course.
No, we'll think of
it's security.
If the doc, if Guy, right? If Guy
my dad's sexual brain.
My dad's sexual brain.
It's not a curse; it's a blessing.
Other way around, bro.
Yeah, it's not a.
Or is it?
You know, if he was a garbage cleaner,
right,
a trash man.
He
hung on the back of a. He's hung on the back of a of a trash can, going along grabbing rubbish and stuff. Is she staying with him when he cheats on her?
Well,
whoa, good question.
So this is where people go, but it's 2017, Matt. She might have a very well-paying job anyway.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about if she doesn't.
If she wasn't, right, let's say she was a stay-at-home mum. She didn't have a full-time job. Did you just get months on your eye? Great. If he was to stay at home,
she can't get through one podcast. Oh god.
If she was like if she had a well-paid job, then I don't think it would make a difference to her, because obviously some women that don't have well-paying jobs, or that are stay-at-home mums that took maternity leave, and then if they have the typical like 19-20s, the man's the breadwinner and all that shit, right? If it was like that's still that kind of situation with this family, then yeah, maybe.
Sorry, Lawrence was distracting me. Lawrence was just laughing.
Picturing a 1920s man walking into his household with a huge loaf of bread. I've done it again.
I'm doing it again.
Smacking it down on a big table, loads of kids screaming in happiness.
Yeah, like if back then it's like if having a husband that made a lot of money was security. Back when women didn't work as much, or they didn't have equal rights to work as much, like we know there was a problem back in the early 90s, whatever. So not the 90s, sorry, the 1900s, but like that kind of thing was always an issue. So if he was, back then, I would agree that money would make a woman stay for security. But nowadays, it's a lot more equal. She could have a very well paying job anyway, because we don't really know anything about her. So it depends. It depends. If she's a stay-at-home mum that doesn't have her own career, then yeah, maybe she would stay with him because of the money, and maybe it does, sway that a little bit.
So we'll title this video, does MAViSMITH support women's rights?
No, does the doc's comeback when and how? Who, what, where? How do we get
Doc's comeback 27th of January. Just make people go, what?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was just an interesting point, because I feel like women are taking over completely, which is fine. I feel like they are. I feel like in about 5 years, action is coming. I was on this same podcast. They were talking. So they were kind of talking about how if you're earning a lot of money, women will look at you and be like, come on, like, what you doing? But if you don't have no money and you cheat, then women are like, whatever, bye. And it is a good point. And if the doc wasn't a famous streamer,
comes down to what they're with the man for.
If he wasn't a famous streamer, would he still be there?
There's a difference
here. It's publicity for her now as well. A lot of people are going
to
be looking at her to see what she does.
Swing it this way. If it was his girlfriend, I would agree with you. But as a wife, if she was to divorce him and get custody of that kid, she would take 50% of what he owned anyway, which is millions.
Oh.
So she could leave and have her own millions and have her own life without him, and have millions in the bank.
True.
So the fact that they're married swings it back to the normal way. If she wanted to leave and take that money, she could. So it really depends. It's all down to her. And I mean, it wouldn't be no water off his back, because everything he's earned is just been this year. No skin off his nose. No skin off your nose. So like that, all that money's been in the last year, really, because he got famous this year, didn't he? Like last year, so 2017 was his big year. So going into 2018, he's just going to make all that money back and more, and then some, because he's got all these new brand deals and stuff. So it would be no skin off his nose for the money.
You tried so hard to say that, seriously.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say something else as well, but I completely fucking forgot what it was.
Action is coming.
Oh, Windsor94 in the chat said, Matt, I think you've had a few too many monsters. I will have you know that there is no such thing as too many monsters. You can buy these at any of your local stores.
We got a special chrome edition.
We have a fridge on the other side of the floor. How's it going, fridge?
Other side of the park.
Other side of the park. Hey, check a monster! Bring it up. Hey, I'm walking here. You can't have too many monsters. Make sure you pick up them and go onto the monster page and at MAViSMITH, so then they know you sent us.
Yeah, do it.
You go on there, you just see Rob going MAViSMITH. Yeah, that was just a few of my topics. So let's get on to the 3Ws.
Oh, Mini Muse is in the chat.
Mini Muse is here.
She's not in the chat. Sorry.
She is in the chat.
She's
Mini
somewhere.
Muse and Adriel
She's in the
238.
realm.
Do you not find that insane, bro? Was you here when Adriel 238 joined?
Who?
Adriel.
No.
Adriana.
Yeah, her name's Adriana. Adriel. Like the last 4 digits, basically 2303, is literally my fucking everything that I do in life is around 2303.
Borrow your credit card quickly, please.
Well, that's. I'm not. That's. It is. It fucking is. I've got to change it. Yeah, I've got to change it. Obviously, like unknown. Like.
Hello,
What's
Mini
up,
Muse. You okay?
I feel like we should start.
That was a very
I
blunt.
feel like
hello.
we should be on like first name basis with Mini Muse now. I think we should just say
Yes. No, but we. Oh shit! I just outed her. We'll call you Mini Muse.
Yeah.
I don't want to out you unless you want us to out.
It's a fair point.
Okay, so yeah, so all fun and games. Who have you listened to this week?
So should we just do like go person by person, who, what, where, rather than go who, what, when, whatever.
Whatever feels better.
So I made a little list this week because I was thinking about it. I say this week, I mean today. This was this morning. So what did I do this week? Well, there's still shit. I had times for and there's still.
Oh my god! Wait. Just remember this. So we'll talk about it later. We haven't spoken about the vlog, but carry on.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna blow my. Hey, can you clean that? Can you bring me a tissue?
The window cleaner's coming up.
Can you bring me a tissue? Oh, cheers, thank you.
Right. Okay. For audio listeners, I don't know what just happened. The tissue just came up from the 58th floor.
Chucked it up at the bottom.
So my what did I do this week? I went to see The Darkest Hour, which I want to talk about at some point this podcast. Because
when is it? Like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock? Darkest Hour.
Well, it gets dark at 4:30 at the moment, mate.
God damn.
I went to you my
Always
darkest
starts
hour.
I think I was there, mate. Darkest Hour. So yeah, I mean that's what I did this week. And when I saw that, that's the new film with Gary Oldman, who is another person I want to sort of talk about a little bit later on.
Gary Oldman.
But yeah, it was not much. I don't want to, obviously. There's not really many spoilers because it's this film based around history and all the facts obviously known. So it's not exactly a spoiler film that can be spoilt for you. So
yeah, because it's like a biopic, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. It's bloody brilliant. And Gary Oldman.
Is he good as he?
Is he good as he? He will win an Oscar. I'm telling you now, mark my words. What's the date? January. Date this shit. January 15th. Is it today? 17th.
Is it
15th?
I don't know. He wasn't even. They weren't even nominated for Golden Globes. And normally you can tell.
But it wasn't out by then. It only just came out last week.
You can normally. Well, it might not have been entered into the.
I'm telling you. Wait till the Oscars.
I feel like we need to make a travel to go see the 3 Billboards. That is honestly one of the best films I've seen in a while.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the film itself because the film itself was quite slow and it was just about the beginning years of his sort of role as a prime minister. It was just sort of the first couple of like literally the first year and about Dunkirk more than Operation Dynamo. That was mainly what it was about. So there's not a whole bunch of content as in for the film. It won't win any awards because it's just it's a good film, but I'll pick a shit. But I'm saying Gary Oldman's performance as Winston Churchill was fucking amazing.
But the problem is, like, I don't know whether the film being bad will bring it down.
The film's not bad. It's just
bad, but it's not anything.
It's not a wow film.
I mean, if you look at the films out at the moment, there is an incredible lineup.
The thing with the Oscars, though, I feel like they're heavily influenced by public because I'm not being funny. The Revenant was not a good film. It was all right. It wasn't anything special.
because
but I
of
think
the
Leonardo
entire,
DiCaprio,
getting his
everyone,
Oscar,
getting his Oscar. That's why he won.
He's kind of given up now. He
opinion.
hasn't really been in much, has he? He signed on to do something, but I can't remember what I read.
I think he's taken a back seat a little bit, hasn't he, to work on global warming or whatever he cares about now.
Fuck global warming.
When the ozone layers get smaller, so obviously Leonardo DiCaprio is up there right now repairing it.
Yeah,
that's what he's been.
New title of the podcast: Does MAViSMITH believe in global warming? #We are Trump. No,
we're not. Fuck Trump. Fuck that guy. Did you see what he did recently?
Called shithole countries.
Yeah.
I honestly, I love him. I love him because he's so funny. Like, honestly, I can't help but think. I don't obviously love him. I can't help but think that in 10 years' time, 20 years' time, when our kids are going to school, right, and they're learning that Trump once turned to Kim Jong-un and said, my button's bigger and it works. Like, I can't wait to have kids. We were learning about all these incredible men.
I'm personally hoping that the last 3 years of history are just going to be wiped out of all future history textbooks.
Yeah.
Purely to save the embarrassment of what's happened with the
I read a really cool thing about
no, we need to learn from it.
No, I learned a really cool thing about Interstellar.
Can't learn from this, man.
Do you hear about who might be running for the next president? With like Oprah Winfrey, Dwayne Johnson, and Tom Hanks.
You get a nuke. You get a nuke. Everybody gets a nuke.
It's like I'm sitting there thinking, like these days, like actors have better chance than politicians because it's like Tom Hanks, Dwayne Johnson, or Oprah Winfrey.
Kanye West.
Fucking Kanye West.
I always used to say to my roommate in America, I always used to go, Trump's going to send everyone away. And then Kanye's going to be like, everyone's welcome, everyone come in. If you want to go to LA, bro, Kanye West being president, the closest we'll get to getting a visa. He'll allow anyone in. So just a couple of things. I read on Interstellar, I read a theory. Well, not a theory. It's kind of like in case you missed it. At the beginning of Interstellar,
I haven't seen it yet.
That's fine.
What?
There's no spoiler.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm gonna. Well, it's not. No, it's not a spoiler.
Go for it.
So the first 10 minutes when he goes, it's your fault. The first 10 minutes or so when he goes into the after school detention because of his daughter. Do you remember?
In right at the beginning.
The first 2 minutes when he's sitting there, no one really picked up on it very well, but they actually agreed on a fake history and made textbooks about fake history. Right. Let me get the actual thread up. And while
I haven't watched it in a long time.
Whilst I do,
the teachers say they're going to make a fake history?
No. There's like I'll get the thing up now, but as I'm getting it up, Minnie Muse just said, "I'm really tired and it's relaxing listening to your podcast." I said that's such a lie, but thank you. We are not relaxing to listen to. I'll correct you there. And Rob said, "Has anyone seen the Disaster Artist?" I watched it.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I saw it. James Frank. I was really ill because of you, so I thought I watched it. So James Franco called me up, and he called me up the other. He called me the other day, and he was like, "How's it going, bro?"
Snitch, no skin off your nose.
So he called James Franco called me the other week, and he was like, "How's it going, bro? I've got this new film called The Disaster Artist. Have you heard of it?" I was like, "Well, I have heard of it. I haven't really watched anything about it. It's not really interested me at all."
And he said the same to me, and I was like, "No, but have you seen The Room by any chance?" So that's a good film.
He gave me a link to it. He gave me a link to The Disaster Artist, so I watched it. It was at megaupload.com/QRQRR/sign
in James Franco's account.
Yeah. So I actually watched it, and it is really fun. It's fucking hilarious. Like, it is really good.
I want to watch it.
They do refilm a lot of the scenes
at the end. They show the side by sides.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I just want to. It's not a spoiler. It's just like a clip. I think it was in their like trailer. In the room when Mark turns around and he goes, "So yeah, he found out she got beat up real bad. And he goes, "Great story, Mark."
Yeah.
In the film, they're filming that scene, and Seth Rogen, who's the director, goes, "What? Why the fuck is he laughing? What the fuck is he?" And then he goes, "Okay, it's really the scene. Let's try and be a little bit more emotional." And he goes, "Yeah, beat up by beggars." Good story, Mark. and then he goes, "What the fuck is this motherfucker laughing?" So he gets up and goes, "Hey man, Tommy, powerful scene. Don't know why you're laughing though. I mean, she just got beat up by loads of guys." And he goes, It's not that it matters, bro." And then he goes, "Oh, do it again without laughing." He's like, "Okay." He goes through all year, beating up, and he goes, "Good story, Mark." He's like, "Ah!" It's such a great film. So this is it. So in Interstellar, there's a scene where Cooper is attending a meeting with his daughter's teachers to discuss her behaviour. This is the exact script. Miss Hanley, Mercer, bright kid, a wonderful kid, Miss Cooper, but she's having a little trouble. She places a textbook on the desk. She brought this to school to show the other kids the section on the lunar landings. And then her dad says, "Yeah, it's one of my old textbooks." She likes the pictures. Miss Hanley then says, "This is an old federal textbook. We've replaced them with corrected versions." So he then says corrected, and she goes explaining how the Apollo missions were fake to bankrupt the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You don't believe we went to the moon?" And she goes, "I believe it was a brilliant piece of propaganda." They literally form their own history.
Yeah.
And then basically that's like, imagine your kids coming home with a textbook and it says, Kim Jong Il, there was no
how Trump cured cancer or something.
Yeah. Like how, the fact that they were doing that was just insane. Yeah, I was about to say something really bad, but I'm not going to. So sorry, your who was Gary Oldman, right? Or
bloody hell, we went off subject there, didn't we?
Yeah, we always do, bro.
No, that was my what?
Oh my god, you missed it.
Okay, fuck the who.
What was that?
Huh?
What?
Go for it, mate. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What are you going to be smiling for?
Yeah.
You want to fight?
Nah.
You want a bag?
You want to fight?
So, on one of the first ever podcasts, where did we film the first ever podcast? It was up here. It was on your sofa. No, it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
It
was on the really crappy little webcam. Oh no, on the little sofa I had, the little wooden one.
No way.
Oh yeah,
bloody
bro.
hell, how long ago was that?
Exactly.
We're
on 22, so we're 22 weeks in, but we also did about 5 or 6.
We did more than that. We did. I think we did about 11 before we changed and restarted. I think we did about it was about 11 weeks because we restarted when we got the Brio. No, we didn't. No. We restarted when we got the new mics and auditions sorted out and everything like that. That's when we restarted.
But yeah, no. So anyway, so on one of the first podcasts we had Carr on it. Love George Carr, famous actor George Carr. Sorry,
rest in peace.
That's his correct name. Yeah, rest in peace.
Free Bobby Schmurder.
So hashtag free Bobby Schmurder. So George Carr. So we asked George a question, right? I can't remember. I want to find what it is now. We ask him a question and he literally speaks for about 10 minutes, right? I'm not even joking, for about 10 minutes. GFA and I are sitting there listening to him, right? I was kind of not falling, I was tired, I was falling asleep. But he was talking for about 10 minutes. Remember, he's never talked for that long on the podcast in one go. And then literally right at the end, he goes, "Yeah, so to cut long story short."
Yeah. He spoke for literally he never ever says a word. And then we were talking about something and he did not stop talking for ages. He was just going on and me and Matt were just sitting there going, because he wouldn't shut up and he was just going on and on and we were like, Jesus Christ. And then at the end he just looked at Matt, looked at me and went, "So to cut a long story short." It was so
fucking
brilliant.
hell.
One of his funniest moments. And that was on one of our podcasts that we don't have up anymore, I don't think. I don't know. I don't think I've got any of them either.
Honestly, dude, fuck. He was like, to cut a long story short.
That was funny.
But it was 10 minutes into this conversation.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Okay, so sorry. Your who was Gary Oldman, right?
No, that was my what.
That was your what?
Me going to see
the
thing.
Are we doing who, what, and...
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to see the film.
I went to see...
You liked Gary Oldman.
Liked Gary Oldman, yeah.
What have you done? Why did you go see the film? It was a family thing, right?
Family thing, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was good.
It's fine, perfect.
Right, yeah.
What have you
done?
done?
You said it's your go.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I don't even... Can you not go?
No.
My who is the poor son of a bitch in Lawrence's office that is on 16 grand a year looking out the window and seeing Lawrence, out of all people, pull up in a brand new car. Well, not brand new car, but a new car. He actually purchased a brand new Corolla.
Oh, shit.
He had a really nice Aston Martin, but he thought he looked too fly, so he
wants to save the environment.
Flogged it in and brought a Reliant Robin. So
exactly that.
Um,
Just love tipping over around corners. Just can't get enough of the thrill.
I'm trying to think what the hell I did this week. I've been coming out of an illness. So
we filmed.
Oh,
All that.
nah.
What? Who's your inspiration this week? Me. I'm the inspiration this week.
I went to see the new Insidious film.
Fucking
Friday.
another film without us. Another one without us.
And another one bites the dust.
Yeah, but you can keep that film. Was DJ Khaled in it?
DJ.
Well,
Khaled.
Major
Did you scream his
Keys.
name when he was getting chased?
No, I'm DJ.
Khaled.
It was. I tell you what, I don't know whether it was because obviously when you see a horror in the cinema, it's always scarier. The cinema, we saw it on opening night at 9:20, so you couldn't reserve seats. It was at an Odeon.
You can reserve seats.
So you couldn't. So they didn't let you. I know. So they don't let you reserve seats because it's going to be busy.
Long line
People fighting to get in seats.
People, we luckily just turned up like half hour early out of luck.
That's just sad.
Went and bought tickets. He was like, "Oh, so can we choose the seats?" He was like, "No." He was like, what? I was like, "Can you elaborate, please?" He was like, "Oh yeah, so the seats are reserved." It's basically free for all. So there was 5 of us boys. Went in there anyway. We got seats fine. Don't worry about it. The film.
Oh, good, because I was really worried.
I thought you were going to stand and watch it.
No, the film itself was surprisingly engaging.
There's a sex in it.
Don't
No, unfortunately.
don't spoil it because Mini Misha said we had an Insidious marathon just because the 4th film is coming to us cinema soon.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Get there quick.
Have you seen? Yeah, get there quick because you can't reserve seats. Have you seen the other Insidious films?
Yes.
I've only seen the first one.
Oh,
So I saw the first one. I think I saw the second one.
The fourth film.
Is it the
This
fourth?
is the full film, yeah.
Because I thought
I've only seen the first one.
I thought Insidious.
No, you haven't.
The first one, is it the first one, the one with the baby in the cot and the big Darth Maul motherfucker on the ceiling?
Well, in fact,
and at the
he's
at
in
the
it
end,
in this,
right,
isn't it?
At the end of the first one,
at the end
of the first one,
So yeah.
at the end of the first one,
is he?
At the end of the first
He's in
one,
the
is that the
trailer, isn't
one
he?
where he goes in
he?
to save his son, and then at the end, the old woman takes a picture of him?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
that's number 1. Number 2.
What's number 2?
Are they
Number
in?
3.
Are they in it?
Number 4.
Are they in it? Are they the same people in it? Number 2? Because I didn't understand the end. Number 1.
So-
yes, I can't remember.
I'm just watching.
Are they in number 4? They're not.
No.
Are they? Are they number 3?
Oh, no.
Are they number
I'll
3?
tell you what. It's a good series, man.
Well,
The
I
storyline.
was about to say Insidious and The Conjuring are
they are the scariest.
the best 2 horror films.
Did anyone see Sinister 2?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Sinister
Good,
1 was
bad?
pretty shit.
Sinister 1 was good.
Sinister 1 was good in
How,
cinema.
Sinister 2 wasn't
how
good.
good's this?
You
How
watch
good's this trailer, guys?
That's about it.
How good's this trailer?
Oh, they got you good.
They got fucking rickrolled by IMDb.
Yeah, no, the Insidious. Watching number 4, goes it because number 3 kind of veered off the storyline a bit from number 1 and 2. Number 4 is, like I say, it's engaging, gets you right in with it, kind of thing. It sounds a bit weird, but you know what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I have seen Insidious 2. I don't think I've seen 3.
Right, when you say you've seen it, you do the thing of you skip through and you watch like 10 seconds and
Of
then
the
skip,
trailer.
and then 10 seconds and skip.
Well, no, because I remember seeing the scenes. I remember seeing, and I remember this.
Did you watch the trailer before?
Okay, he used to do that. If he was going to go and see a scary film in the cinema, he used to find an illegal copy online, watch it at home.
No,
and hear all the
I have
jump scares
seen
that
this.
come
I
out.
have-
no
I have-
way.
I have seen this. No, I have. I really like. Is it? What's his name? Who's the main guy? It's not Patrick Stewart, is it?
Patrick.
Patrick Stewart.
Swayze.
Patrick.
Is it Patrick Wilson? I was going to say Patrick Wilson, but I don't want to.
Well, I said Patrick Stewart. So.
Who is Patrick?
Minimu said I'd
I was
never
going to say
seen
Patrick Swayze. That's right.
Minimu said I'd never seen the movie, so I watched all 3 in one night. That's mental.
On
I
your
need
own?
No,
Are you nuts?
Paul Walker's in it. No, you watched it. Yeah, I think you watched it with your boyfriend over a fire, right? I think I saw. I'm not, I can't remember. I was jealous because I've
leave the fan fiction to someone else, bro.
my parents. We haven't heard from.
I feel like she's going to come back
in
for
jail,
novel.
mate. She's in the mental institute.
All right, cool.
No offense.
Oh no, that was hilarious. That was fun.
Yeah,
I love
that was
Feed
good.
now. That's
That was
great.
good.
Okay, so we haven't even answered all the fucking questions. So you went and saw Insidious.
Yes.
Did anything happen in the experience of going to the cinema? Apart from the film happening, of course.
There was a little funny
there like a
incident
funny-
right at the beginning. Obviously, there's 5 of us boys. We're all
Fucking
like 20,
gang.
yeah, we're all proper up for it, like,
lads,
lads. Soon as the advert, the first scary trailers come on, everyone sort of dropped down in their seat a bit. Coat zips was going up like that. Everyone was like, "Oh, fucking, what we doing here?" And then me and my friend Ben, so you know, like when they do the trailers, and then just as the film's about to start, the screen either widens or the curtains move a bit.
Yeah, when the
Outwards or-
resolution, yeah.
Yeah, it's all changing around. Me and Ben looked at each other at the same time, went, "Who the fuck's doing that?" It was.
I think one of the funniest moments in the cinema was when we went to see it. We went to see it, and and the first bit, obviously, spoilers if you haven't seen it, man, you ain't gonna watch it. Go fuck yourself. He gets little Georgie Porgy, Georgie Porgy gets his arm bitten off. Literally, Lawrence and I looked at each other, and he literally just went, "We're in for some shit."
Yeah.
I remember just being
was like-
gobsmacked and looked to my left and just looked at you. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, what?
I was like, "Fucking first scene, a little child."
I was expecting
squirming in
Tim
the
Curry.
street.
Tim Curry with his leg over the banister with one of those
having a
things.
laugh.
Better go catch it then. And I was like, "No, motherfucker's just had his arm ripped off."
Oh man,
Crazy.
what is going to be on the other way? I'm going to spin it around again. It's not going to be something that inspired me. It's going to be something that made me very fucking angry.
Oh shit!
So
Can you do that?
So my phone went
again?
my phone went the other day. I'm gonna play.
Where'd it
again.
go?
My phone.
Better go catch it then.
Better go catch it then.
I quit. I'm out. Fuck yourself. Fuck the set. Going back down the floor. Get the car ready.
Now.
So my phone rang the other day. And I answered. And it was Michael Bay, and he was like, "How's it going, Matt? I just finished my new explosive Transformers film. I've just realised it came out. I've just realised it came out about 5 months ago."
You told me don't bother, and I wasn't going to bother anyway. I don't know why
I'm gonna.
I know I was on holiday. It was on the.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Then. Oh no, fair enough. Yeah,
I'm gonna ruin the film for you now. So
you can't. What do you mean? It's done. It's done. It's death, mate.
So I was like, "Come on, Mike. Like, you know, are there explosions?" And he went, "Do you know my films?" And I said, "Well, then, yeah, there fucking is." So I opened this link up. You know, it was
You
on.
mean you open up the DVD case?
I open up. No. You just gave me a link.
Oh,
2017, dude. Save the trees. So we sat down. We sat down.
Good crack,
I sat down to watch it. Right. Literally, right. It is the worst fucking film. Right. You know, you said when.
Put it this way, I'll explain it to you. I would actually be hard done by to choose between having to watch Snowman again or that Transformers film. Seriously.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm
fucking shit.
I'm calling it here. If I was part of the Golden Globes, I would literally do the Snowman for best editing.
Mate, there's a scene in the Transformers film. There's a scene in the Transformers film where Mark Wahlberg is in this one place and one of the robots go, "You have to go to England because they have to see you at this castle and you have to talk to this guy." And Mark Wahlberg goes, "Okay then," and then it cuts and they're in England. Like, there's nothing in between it. It's just, you have to go to England. Okay, then they're in the castle. It's honestly, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
One sec. Hey, Michael Bay, yeah, can you just send me the link again?
You know for a fact, and all the writers and the other producers, whoever it may have been, were pitching it all up when Mark Bay was directing. They was going, "Oh, so we'll have a little dialogue over there.
A little bit of dialogue.
We'll have some
That's what I think it said in the script.
We'll have some travel shots, and just some landscape shots. You know, Michael Bay's in the corner going, where am I going to film my fucking action in? Like, less story, more explosions.
Michael, come on, Michael, you're embarrassing
I think Mark
me.
Wahlberg was holding the script and it didn't say anything other than the word dialogue. That's how it went. He just had to improvise everything.
Just to speak.
Yeah, he's like, so how about that right in?
I guess that's why they called, was it?
It was why they called it Sin City.
Michael, you're embarrassing me. I've just said I'll show it on the podcast. Come on, Michael, what the fuck? Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so he sent it to me. So
cool.
So you said when you sat down to watch Insidious, it moves in, right?
Yes.
Now, this is the Transformers film. Bear in mind, there's nothing on it. This is a full HD Blu-ray 578K 9K video from Michael Bay himself, right? Watch these lines. Just watch. Right, so line here.
Aspect ratio.
Right? Line back up. Line back down again.
No way. Is this the final cut?
Line back up, yeah.
Why is there a Transformer in the library?
No, but just look back down again. Back up again.
No way.
But down a little bit, then back up a little bit.
Why is Anthony Hopkins in that film? That's really upset me.
Right? Tell me why on earth you would want to... If you're changing... I remember reading there's a director that does change aspect ratio and it works, apparently. I can't remember what it was for.
It was...
But you're changing it in every single scene.
Let's say Mike Nolan. Christopher Nolan does it, I think.
Is it? Yeah, but they change it during the scene, like during the actual...
Fucking skids aspect ratio, come.
Like, imagine there's a camera on us three now. No, imagine when we filmed Christmas Fear, right? And we had the video on each of us. Imagine the aspect ratio.
Can I stop you there for 1 second? Just 1 second. I want
Paparazzi.
to say hello to Troll Molar. He said the ads are real. They're not our ads. They're Twitch's ads. We can only apologise. We have no control over them whatsoever. If you even heard that, because if you're watching an ad right now, then you haven't heard this. Give it 20 seconds.
You'd think, the two most good-looking people at the top of Central Park could get around adverts, but we just can't. But
hello there, Troll Molar.
How's it going, bro?
Apologies about the adverts. We have no control. It does come up at the bottom saying it supports Twitch because they control it. We don't.
Hope you're enjoying your Monday. But yeah, no. Imagine, and it took me right out the film, and I couldn't actually watch it anymore. Because you can't sit there but there was like four. I think it was 4 different aspect ratios on this one fucking film. But it doesn't just change like when they go back in time they change, or when they go back in forward they change. That I could see working if done well. But when you're literally moving the camera to someone else, they're changing the ratio. But they did it on purpose, apparently. So imagine all those big Hollywood executives that are getting paid in extreme amounts sat down like we are around a table and go, I think it's a really good idea, Michael Bay.
Make Bad Boys free. That's what I said. And he's like,
we need more explosions. We need more robots. Yeah, that's about upcoming games and movies. We are. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, is there anything you want us to touch on? We're quite clued up again about most of.
Anything you want us to touch in?
Anything you want us to?
I better know before he even types anything. I better know what film he's going to mention.
What?
Ready Player One. Any money, it's going to pop up right now.
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
What? Because that's a game and movie in one.
No.
Oh shit! Now he's gone for some A-list. He hasn't gone for some B-list film. He's gone for some A-list.
Club Penguin reread. There was a really funny meme, and it was like global warming. Wait, if global warming isn't real, why was Club Penguin not shut down?
That's a sad day, man.
How would you write a Club Penguin film?
A film?
Yeah. How would you write one?
Right, it's self-made. Pure genius. What do you mean?
I mean,
let it be.
Oh, fuck. Well, first of all, I'd have to watch the Emoji film and the what other film was it? What that Angry Birds film to get into the mindset of a bunch of fucking idiots.
The Angry Bird film or Angry Birds?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Somewhere actually opened up. Look at me, I'm the captain now.
Rip CP, Rip Club Penguin. May those penguins ever.
In India, thanks for following Troll Molar. I can't remember where it was in the world, but someone doesn't allow film. Yeah, Saudi Arabia have had a 35-year-old. This is the. I'm changing now to the Matthew Bland podcast because no one else is fucking here.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. I just comment on Mini Muse's comment there.
Yeah. Read it out for the audio listeners.
Okay, it says, did you know that
Right, do you want me to read it?
Did you know that
the whole It movie, Pennywise looks like a cross-eyed, lazy-eyed? That's because one eye is always looking at you, the one looking at you, the one watching the movie. Yeah, he can actually do that. He can.
The thing is,
Bill Skarsgård can actually move one eye.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Bill Skarsgård genuinely has part cross-eye.
Yeah, he can actually move.
I don't know if it was meant to be looking at you the whole movie, or if that is his genuine deficiency, and someone like one of the producers was just like, "Yep, we did that on purpose."
Yeah, one eye looking at you, one eye looking for you, one eye just running down the sewers. Come here, kid. Where'd you go?
He's running into walls.
He's like, "Where'd you looking either way?" The kid's right in front of him. Like, where'd you go?
Did you guys hear about? Did you guys hear about Trucker and the Transformer hauling ass?
No.
It sounds like a beginning of a joke.
Hauling ass, trucker versus truck driver. Is that what you're on about?
Did you guys hear about T-Rocker and the Transformer by hauling ass? It sounds like a porno.
T-Rocker takes me to what kind of
type
webpage?
in T-Rocker and the Transformer.
I did, and come up with hauling ass, truck versus truck driver. While you're answering what you meant, is it that one? We'll watch it in a second. While explain to us what it is, bro. I read about that. It was meant to be a creepy detail in the movie. Yeah, like that's weird. You know,
it was weird. I did. You notice it in the movie, and you notice that
it was still. I hate to say it.
It's just uneasy.
I hate because I hate to say it because I've won at times, but I can't stand people with lazy eyes because it makes me feel so bad because I have one sometimes. But there's someone.
Yeah. When have you ever had lazy eye?
No, you've not.
What do you mean?
People don't. No, there's someone.
What the fuck?
Right, Bill Skarsgård, calm the fuck down. So there's someone who I come into contact to with like at work who has a lazy eye.
Now I'm looking at you. All I can picture is I know your eyes. I know your eyes are normal. I know your eyes are normal, but one of them now looks like it's permanently looking that way. Could you imagine? Looking at one of them's over there now. Are you doing it on purpose? Are you doing that?
No, I was. What? What are you on about?
Imagine Matt's talking to me and one eye just looks at you.
It does this to you, goes like this. Like back.
Every time you get to touch your phone, it
just. So there's someone who I come into.
Have you seen the video of that girl that can do it? And she goes, I can do it with one eye. She does it, and it gets stuck there. Oh wait!
Stop it! You know how hot it is on this balcony overlooking Central Park. No, so and there's someone who I come into contact to. Who has a lazy eye, and honestly, I can't. Every time I talk to the person, I just can't.
So we're watching this video of this girl trying to move her eye. That's horrible.
Wait.
There's more.
Let's just get this quality up a little bit. It's despicable.
So.
Shit. T-Rucker is a popular trucker who builds up his success to go on the trucking network, but the evil Bob Kraft stops him and makes him fight a giant robot truck. Fan-made movie by T-Ruck. Pretty sick film coming 2019. Is it?
It sounds better than any Transformer movie that's going to come out in the next 5 years.
Yeah, it does. So that's my what.
What was that?
Unfortunately, is the terrible.
Where did we start with that? Oh, Transformers.
Terrible Transformers film.
Yeah, it's dreadful.
You can't change the aspect ratio. I'm sorry, but you can't. Unfortunately. Oh, this is cool. The first draft of Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy involved a plane load.
I've never heard anyone say the whole.
Yeah, never. Ever.
Involved a plane load of news anchors crashing into the mountains, discovering their plane carried monkeys and martial arts equipment, and resulted in a battle between cannibalistic newsmen and star-throwing monkeys.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so
Anchorman.
Anchorman. They should lift that in.
And also, the first film to be screened in Saudi Arabia after a 35-year ban on cinemas. What is it?
Say that again, sorry.
Saudi Arabia have had a 35-year ban on cinemas. The first film has been screened after 35 years. What film is it?
Is it a new film or an old film?
New film.
New film, and it's the first film that's ever been screened in 35 years.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
No.
How recent's the film? Give us is it like last couple of months?
Yeah, last couple of months.
Okay.
I think so. Well, we haven't seen it, but
None of us have seen it.
we have seen it, but we haven't actually sat down and watched the film. But we didn't.
How do you watch films usually then?
I sat down.
Just sit there, close his eyes.
Walks into like a shop, gets the DVD, goes. Well, that's a good film.
It got 9% on the tomato meter, and I'll read out. I'll read out a few reviews, and you have to tell me what the film is, right? This is just boilerplate. Right, no, this is a big clue, guys. This is just a boiler.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is just a boilerplate animation, zestless and pointless. It's an animation film. Not only does this film hate its very subject matter, it's also the most hideous example of product placement in cinematic history.
Emoji Movie.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Of course it is.
The first film in Saudi Arabia in 35 years is the Emoji.
I mean, I would want to chop off people's hands if that was the other thing. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell.
I'm trying to think if anything else happened.
God, that's a real shame. A real
But I can't-
shame.
Yeah, Troll Mola got it. The Emoji Movies. He smashed it.
Googler. Google just snitch. I've started watching Peaky Blinders.
We were going to say Pikachu, the detective story, whatever that film's coming out.
That's coming out
Oh,
soon.
mate, that is so good.
Don't disrespect it.
Right, okay.
No, I started watching Peaky Blinders. It's on Netflix. It's a BBC One drama. It's a BBC One drama. Fucking incredible. It's really picked up in that.
Wait, what?
You've got to
Peaky
slug
Blinders?
through. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah,
You've got to
yeah.
slug through the first 4 episodes,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it
it's
does
huge.
get really good.
It's
The
meant to be
cinematography in it is
huge.
incredible.
I need to watch that and Black Mirror. And the good thing about Black Mirror,
Black
apparently it's only a
Mirror.
few episodes, but it's
Oh, we
no,
spoke about it, didn't we?
There's
Yeah, we spoke
loads of
about it.
episodes,
But-
but they're not linked.
No, there's a series. It might be Peaky Blinders. How many episodes in season?
That's 6.
Yeah, season 1's really short. Then isn't Luther. I really want to watch Luther, and that's like
yeah.
Have you
four-
seen Luther?
No,
It's like 4
no.
episodes,
Season 5
and then
just
2
started,
episodes.
though, right?
No, they're done. It's
Oh,
like
they've
4
just finished
episodes.
filming. Sorry. No, no,
really?
Luther's bringing out season 5. Saw it in the news.
Is Sherlock ever coming back?
I
No.
don't know.
All right, fuck me, right?
I never watched that.
Really good.
Yeah, I know.
With Benedict
Important
Cumberbatch and Martin
Yeah,
Freeman.
important PSA. Troll Mola, Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spend 10 racks on you, Jane.
My bitch love doing cocaine.
But yeah, no. Did you? There was a Gucci gang. What was his name? Lil Pump.
Mm.
He got out of the deal with Warner Bros.
He was having a deal with Warner Bros.
Yeah, he had a deal with Warner Bros. For obviously Gucci Gang is a huge song, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Huge.
So what was the deal though? What was the deal for Warner Bros?
Well, he had like a record deal.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then it was void because he was underage. How? And he got out of it, and now he owns all royalties to Gucci Gang, which is earning him millions.
Wow, nice.
And now he's getting like 12 million, 30 million
Shit,
offers.
Bitches will love doing cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How smart is that to think about it? Yeah.
God, he's
But then
Gucci
I
for
always,
life.
Dang.
I really can't think of. Oh, that's it. Leonardo DiCaprio had to star in Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I can't
Quentin
wait for
Tarantino's
that shit.
Manson movie.
Yeah, Charles Manson.
Yes, Tarantino. I can't wait for the next Tarantino film. And the fact DiCaprio's in it, there better be some goddamn Samuel L. Jackson in there.
DiCaprio and Tarantino, I mean, you are destined for success.
And every film that Scorsese's done with Leonardo DiCaprio has been amazing. They did I think Shutter Island was
and
one.
Robert De Niro or Robert De Niro.
Oh no, who was it? It was in what's that amazing film with DiCaprio, Matt Damon?
Blood?
Oh, The Departed.
Oh mate.
Cool, mate.
Oh
Jack Nicholson.
yeah, Jack Nicholson. That's a Scorsese film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, it's just there's some combinations.
Goodfellas.
They're just some combinations that you know is going to be gold.
When's the film coming out about the I think it's the Irish gangster gang, which Scorsese's doing with the old crew of
You're a
De Niro,
liar, Troll.
Joe
You're a liar.
Pesci, all the ones out of Goodfellas. Little Joe Pesci, De Niro, and one of the other ones as well.
I haven't seen that because I didn't think Joe Pesci was still acting.
No, they was going to bring one out with.
Oh no, they announced it. Didn't Joe
They
Pesci?
announced it.
Joe Pesci said he'll only do it if De Niro does it or something.
Yeah, that's right, and I think they all agreed to it.
I don't know. I have a little look.
So, can we talk about a little bit about the kind of movie news bits? Avengers is coming out on Friday, the 4th of May. We might be in America, but I was saying we're going to
My
be
birthday's
seeing,
on the 2nd.
We're going to be. Oh yeah, we're going to be seeing.
Oh yeah, fuck it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
Avengers are out. Done.
Avengers.
Done.
Well, that comes out on the 4th. That's when we're looking to go America. So see it in like.
Do you know what day that is?
What, May the 4th? May the 4th be
Star
with
Wars
you.
Day.
Mm.
But why is the Han Solo, who we have no trailers or anything
Because Last
come
Jedi's
out?
just come out. They're trying to
Whoa,
flog
what's
all their
that?
merch.
What's that?
The fuck is that?
Jesus. Oh, look on the stream. It's a
No,
face.
bro.
Or something. Or an apple.
No, not a bra.
Oh, he's putting his thumb up. Look on the stream. He's like that. A smiley face. Is like that. Is yeah.
Holy shit!
That is some next level.
What's with the New York backdrop? Backdrop.
Backdrop.
This is this is a hey.
We're not on a backdrop, bro.
walking
This is this ain't a backdrop. What? Can you not hear us very well? Is it too windy up here?
Can you hear all the cars beeping, all the taxis and that? Oh, fuck, we'll tell them. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, we'll turn them down.
Window cleaner's coming up now.
No, I mean,
So for audio listeners on iTunes or Spotify, that was us just having a little chat of our chat.
sorry. So
Yeah,
it's
for rush
Is
hour.
that Baratine?
Just started. Very,
Baratine, no.
very, very suddenly.
It's almost.
There hasn't been one car for an hour. Bloody everyone's coming out of work now, aren't they?
We were high up. Yeah, everyone's leaving work at 10:15.
No, that's like 700 window cleaners coming up
all at once.
Just talking, they're arguing like, no, it's my window. I'm like Boston.
But yeah, no. So So in May we've now got Avengers: Infinity War, Animal Crackers, Action Point, which is a comedy with Johnny Knoxville.
No one going to stop
Really?
this.
What?
Animal crackers, like the biscuits.
I don't know, but it's got Emily
Or are
Blunt.
they all just white animals?
Emily Blunt, John John Cusack. Oh my god, wait.
John Cusack, Emily Blunt.
No, fuck off. Don't try and correct my stutter. Animal Crackers has got Emily Blunt, John Cusack.
I was going to say John Cusack.
I thought you was going to say John Cusack.
John Krasinski and Danny DeVito.
Oh, bro.
And then on May the 11th, you've got Action Point with Johnny Knoxville. May the 18th, you've got Deadpool 2 and Slender Man. Whoever thought?
Oh yeah, have you seen the advert for that Slender Man yet?
Yeah,
No.
it looks too like horror. It looks too horror.
What do you mean?
No,
it's
not horror.
Slender
Gory.
Man.
Sorry, Slender Man is creepy.
It's purely
not gory.
mental.
No, it doesn't look mental.
No, I mean Slender Man. It's purely.
Yeah, it's not. Gory,
You're right. It shouldn't be gory.
Troll Mulder said we can
Oh,
take Club Penguin rewritten with him. We'd love to. Is it out? When's it coming out? Broadcasting from a non-existent skyscraper in my.
Have you been to New York?
In my.
Have you been to New York?
And that says NY.
Oh,
bro.
NY.
Have you been to New York?
Oh, in New York.
Because if you had, you would know this is real.
This is a new building. It's put
We ain't
up
no
by Trump
phonies.
today.
But so on May the
In Trump
18th, you've
It's
got,
out now.
on May the 18th, you've got Deadpool and Slender Man.
I'll give a count.
And then
What's going
on Friday the 25th, we've then got the solo Star Wars. Fuck you guys!
We're listening, bro. Sorry, good. So we got Deadpool.
Puffles. Do you remember Puffles?
Yeah, Puffles.
Bro.
And the igloo. You could customise your igloo and dance around it. And then
double
do you remember a little
double
cart
square.
game where you used to grind the cart game and
Yeah,
just
you
get
used
money.
to be able to get loads on the cart game. Most
So
money
much
was on the
money.
cart game.
Yeah.
You'd never actually log out until you had 2,000 coins. You'd always keep 2,000
Yeah.
coins.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Club Penguin Rewritten is actually an actual thing.
Is it out?
And when you used to get annoyed, you used to go into the main bit where there was loads and loads of people and just start swearing, instantly get
banned
blocked.
immediately. Sorry, go on. So what films come out in May? You got Deadpool 2. No, I want to know now. We got Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2
was
is
a detective. Used to go to the spy.
Yeah.
this motherfucker right here.
Deadpool
Used to do the
2.
missions, bro.
Oh,
What
mate,
about-
that was so good.
Plugging your mic.
Please no.
On stream,
Straight
knocks
away.
you out. So knocks you out. So on May the between. So yes, solo Star Wars movie on the Friday the 25th.
Can't believe that.
When's the Super Bowl?
End of the year, bro.
No, it's February.
It's November, mate.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
It's
not.
February.
I swear Super Bowl is
It's
always at the
February.
end of the year.
No, beginning of the year.
No, it's February. February the 4th.
You're absolutely right.
That is when they'll show the first Han Solo trailer.
Can we? We need to go to a pub to watch
Dude,
that.
no,
it's on at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of pubs stay
But
on.
there's no point. No, there's no point.
It's not on a weekend.
There's no
it's on a
point.
weekday.
There's no point going to a pub here in England and watching it.
Why?
Well, my
Because
brother's done it before.
You don't have the adverts. You have to make sure.
Go to a sports bar.
No, you have
They've
to.
got the
You
US
have,
TV.
yeah, well, you have to make sure it's got a US.
Yeah,
O'Neill's in Brentwood did it last year, and they had like hot dogs for £1 and stuff. It looked
Why are we
amazing.
not doing it?
Well, because it's fucking January.
We got to be. When is it? February the what?
4th.
What day is that? What day of the
Fourth.
week?
Fourth.
Oh, what day of the week?
May the 4th be with you. I don't fucking know. I'm not
Have a look on the
I'm not a
old
calendar. am I?
Minneapolis. I'm Adam Richmond. I've got
Sunday
nearly
night.
every job.
A
in the
Sunday night,
restaurant
so we have to
business.
book Monday off because it's.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're
not.
not even breathing.
Yeah, right off.
My work would start whilst the game starts.
There, we should do that. They'll show that Han Solo trailer because they're not showing anything because the Last Jedi hasn't,
nostalgic.
finished its round yet with the all the stuff. Are you working tonight?
Yeah.
So you got leave in 15 minutes.
I've got to leave in like 10. 5. I should have really left by now, but
Right. Okay.
why? I can get there in like 10 minutes.
I want to talk about the Cloverfield thing. Man, I don't think I'm gonna have time.
Oh yeah, no, let's go for it.
We still got to do chapter 3 of the book. I'm not gonna have time.
Maybe we'll just have to leave chapter 3 till next week.
Okay.
Sorry, kids. So what Cloverfield do you want to talk about? What's happened with Cloverfield?
You not heard about the new Cloverfield film?
Well, there's nothing been.
You told me about this.
Yeah, nothing else has happened.
No, they've kept it completely secret, and they haven't said anything about it. But he said that it's going to drop like really, really soon, and it's not. I don't think they're even going to have a trailer for publicity, obviously. But they literally have they're going to release a Cloverfield film in the Cloverfield universe just out of nowhere, and it's like a month away, like exactly like they did with 10 Cloverfield Lane, if you remember. Minimum, you said no chapter 3. No, let's just do it quick. It's only a 1 page.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be reading chapter 3 of Hero's Quest. This is a book GFA wrote. Do you want to do a recap as I'm getting into it?
Yeah. So chapter 1 was all about how Mike woke up, had a dream, and this wizard approached him in his dream, and he handed him a sword. But when Mike awoke, the sword was real when he found it in his bed. He went to a lake because the wizard told him in the dream to go to a lake. And when he got there, he found the wizard who told him he was the chosen one. He had to get some blue gems and start training. Mike had to pick his champion to help him train and kill these monsters. He picked a giant called Clifford. And we're now left off where they've just finished their training for the last 2 months or 2 weeks. And now they've just finished their training.
Okay, so we're going to be going straight into it. I feel like we should have some kind of like... we can't
Royalty free.
Well, will it be too distracted?
Let's do like royalty free quest music.
Epic Wizards.
Epic Wizards, is that what we're on? Dungeons and Dragons. Is this royalty free? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Here we go.
Chapter 3.
Perfect.
Chapter 3
Turn up the music.
Hero's Quest.
I feel like this song's about to go in.
The next day, he gave us our kit. Min was a sword. Mine was a sword.
Oh shit, I feel like I'm there right now.
A dagger. A bow and arrow. Just one arrow. A tent, food, and drink, and a compass. Compass.
No way
No,
did you spell compass from C-U-M.
It's a compass. C-U-M-P-U-S. The giant had some food. Kindly the giant. The giant had some food and water and a big tent. And that's it.
This sounds a lot like the fucking, what do you call it, music? Inception.
Yeah.
Giant.
I think it is the Inception music.
GFA, there's the picture. Explain it.
We'll show it to the camera.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, really?
Yeah. Okay, so here we have Mike. Well, first of all, we have this is the chosen weapons. We have the giant. He just has a fist. But Mike, he has a dagger. He has a bow. He has his arrows. He has his sword. and his dagger's going into the side of his head. But that's fine because the giant's fist is like all curled up like a fucking wagon wheel above him. And below that, we have the giant's tent.
Compass.
And they're just passing compass. And if you just go up, we can see quite clearly. Go up, just go. We can clearly see that it's the giant's tent.
Okay. So, we were ready to leave tonight. It's the same fucking music. We finally left, and to be truthful, I was very nervous.
Isn't that chapter 4?
No.
Oh shit! Keep going.
But as I had a big, strong... We finally left. We finally left, and to be truthful, I was very nervous. But as I had a big, strong giant on my side...
He's reading so much, I dribble and spin everywhere.
What's that?
So I said to this music as it gets faster, you like start reading really fast.
Do you just see if it hears well? If it sounds alright. And I had a big, strong giant on my side. I was more confident. Yeah?
Can't really hear it. Confident.
And comfortable. We came to a lake, which was full of ducks. So we decided to camp there for the night. In the morning, when we woke, there was not a duck.
No way.
So we thought it was strange. So I jumped in, not knowing that there was a big monster the size of 2 giants put together.
Jesus.
I was chased all the way around the lake, and I got back up to the giant, and he got his fist. And as it came up, he punched it and killed it.
Do you want to show him the swamp monster?
Yeah.
Took me ages
The
to
end
draw
of
that.
chapter 3. This is the swamp monster.
I'll tell you the noise that was going through my head when I was making that.
Oh no, you didn't get the dead.
What the fuck? Okay.
That was a dead duck.
That
wasn't it?
was chapter 3 of, Hero's Quest, written by GFA when he was 8 years old.
Woo.
You are welcome for that little nugget of information. And the music was epic music orchestra, or cinematic battle music.
Minnie said there was a day wolf too.
Oh god,
there was a day wolf, but I picked the giant. I mean, Mike picked.
There was a day wolf. Oh yeah, he spelled it day wolf. Anyway, we've got to wrap up the podcast now because I have to go to work. Lawrence is very tired. He has to sleep before he goes and does fuck all tomorrow. And GFA has his work tomorrow as well. So, as per usual, guys, thanks for listening. Thank you to Troll Molar, Mini Muse, Windsor. Who else really came into the chat? If you are listening to this on... wait patiently for chapter 4. You're goddamn right you are. If you are listening to this on, YouTube or Twitch, we do also play this on... we do... Fucking creepy. We also stream this on Apple iTunes, which you can leave a review as well if you'd like to. I'm so sorry for what you're now saying. And you can catch it on SoundCloud as well. So if you have any spare moments, leave us a review on iTunes. That'd be great. Night, Robbie. Catch you later. See you Friday. Yeah, see you Friday, dude. Can't wait. It's gonna be
Friday.
Gonna be sick. Mini said bye. Nice as always. See you Wednesday. See you in 2 days when we do MAViSMITH Plays, where we play. We'll probably be playing Jackbox, but I don't know. We might mix it up a little bit. I don't know. It's our fucking stream, not yours. If you don't like it, go suck a dick.
Suck a dick.
So, thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
This has been the MAViSMITH Podcast,
MAViSMITH
number 22.
Podcast, number 22.
Catch you on.